YouTube, this is Black Bear. This is week 7 lap band. 7 weeks, gone fast already. I'm actually a couple of days late posting. It's been a bit of a hectic time around the house. I've had no time to myself. From running around with the daughter, work, early mornings, long days, just finally got to sit down now. So, as everyone says, start with the numbers. I was 130.2 on my weight date, and that was yesterday morning, as I usually do, get up in the morning and weigh myself. Lost about over a kilo or a bit more, I believe, but the numbers will be on my channel. You can scroll down and check it, but it's a loss, which is amazing. Although saying that, the first 2 days of this week, my numbers have gone up. I did have a couple of slips for a couple of meals on the Sunday and the Monday night, and today's the Tuesday. So I'm back on track today, pulled myself in and said, what the hell's going on? You know, a couple of bad things. Not so much bad, but just a little bit of volume that I shouldn't have eaten the amount. And as I can see when I jump on the scale, it's certainly climbing up, not down. So hopefully I can get on top of it, get back in, doing the gym every day, and hopefully by next Monday it's reversed itself and gone down. That's my praying thing. But this is about last week, so prior week to last week I had my fill, and I told you all about that. And at the time I was a bit concerned about the effectiveness of it, whether it would be, but considering the amount I lost this week and it's been a bit of a tough week the last week. I mean, it's gone from the best week to also kind of a tough week. The best week in the sense that I would eat a meal on 2 or 3 days and I was not hungry. I would go through to dinner. In fact, I could have even skipped dinner. There was no hunger there. The band was doing exactly what it's meant to do. That was earlier in the week. I got a bit of extra exercise, had to go out and mow the lawn, starting to lose the dogs in it. So went out, mowed the lawn, come back, and the weight was falling off me. It was early in the week. It was just, my God, I turned around and it was a huge amount of weight loss. Later in the week, I think a bit of the my trap is a bit of boredom, like not doing, keeping busy, kind of crept in, and that's when I started kind of snacking and a little bit of bad things. As I said, the loss was pretty high this week, so I kept it off, did the right thing, and made sure it was. That was the highs. The bad part was, as you guys say, I'm not going to gross you all out, it's a controller. I learned very, very quickly that, not to eat too fast, chew the food, all that type of stuff. I had a couple of incidents where there was 2 times that I got stuck, and that PB thing and all the bad things that come with it. It was pretty hell. In fact, one of them was a pretty nasty experience. Kind of lasted for an hour, and it was agonizing. I mean, it hurts. So if you're going to do this lap band, you've got to want to do it. I've really learned, and I do. I mean, the weight's coming off, and that's it. But for anyone watching these kind of videos to get an idea, it is a tool. It's not an easy journey, and it's not meant to be. I mean, I didn't whack this weight on in 7 weeks. I've whacked this weight on over 14, 15 years. So to come off is going to be a bit of a battle. My body's going to fight me every step of the way. It's going to trick me to think that I'm hungry and eat. But I'm pretty stubborn. The band's going to work. The good thing is I see the surgeon in 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to get another fill. I could be exaggerating. I mean, I'm not ridiculously hungry, but I think it's mental hunger. That's what I'm challenging at the moment. Like, for example, when I did eat on the Sunday night the bad food, I had the dinner the right amount, and sure, I could have kept eating, and I did. I made the mistake of falling in the trap of, it was a Sunday night, it's relaxing, why not have a snack, why not have something to eat? So I did. I made the mistake of eating something, and then last night ended up having a large dinner served up to us, and it was beautiful dinner. Loved it. Kind of bad. Again, I ate what I would normally eat, but instead of stopping, kind of continued to eat through the night, kind of volume-wise. And as I said, I jumped on the scales this morning, and throughout the day, my body said, no, it's going back on. That weight's going on. It's going to teach you a lesson. So I'm back on track today. I mean, doing the gym every morning. Not much sleep, getting the exercise, doing it for an hour. I'm still spun out by the exercise factor. I use a treadmill and I walk for an hour. I have a set pace and a set incline, and it's a set speed, all the rest of it. Yet my heart rate can go from, like this morning where I was tired, very, very tired, and it wouldn't just get over 140, to other times where it's sitting on 145 beats a minute. I mean, I have no idea, but my body just says, what's going on here? I mean, it's the same pace, the same speed. Surely the heart should be the same. So there's a lot of weird things happening in my body. I know that. But it's one of those things that I force myself to do it, and I feel great after it. For years I joked around about the exercise and the people, and it was a bit of a joke. I mean, I was fat, so fat people usually do that. I'll still do it as well. But I've got to say, it's true. You do feel great after doing a little bit of exercise. Not a huge amount. I mean, an hour's a lot, but it's good. I start the day off like that. Food-wise, kind of not settled on what to eat. I've been slack. As I said before, I've left it to my wife, and that's not to be rude or anything like that. That's just she's having lap band at the same time, and our schedules are busy. We're trying to work it out. So I'm eating okay. I think the main thing is I'm eating not bad food, but just I mean, dinners are good. It's a meat and a vegetable with the gravy. The breakfasts, I tend to sit around and I usually have the protein shake for breakfast, and that's great. I mean, I can last for hours and hours and hours on that. Lunches are usually the egg, 1 or 2 eggs, that type of stuff. But hey, it's working. Weight's coming off. It better come off. But generally, yeah, that's pretty much the lap band story, and I'm yabbering on. I know that anyone that's watching this is going to be going, be quiet. Everything else, we decided to start a spring cleaning on the weekend, and like anyone that's done a spring clean, you got to trash their house to tidy their house. So our house is utterly trashed at the moment. We've got everything out of cupboards. We've reached the point where we made a mistake that we've pulled too much out, and now it's like, where do we start? There's too much to do, and every time we put something down, it's like something's got to come out. And anyone that's done spring cleaning knows exactly what I'm on about. We're trying to be brutal and try and get rid of stuff. I'm the hoarder, but we'll see how we go. But look, guys, I mean, I'm going on a bit too long here, I suppose. But yeah, look, anyone, again, thank you so much for those who do watch. I apologise for the throat. And look, I love watching these videos. I watch everyone's videos. I watch all you guys that are subscribed. Others, I mean, I can't get enough of this stuff. I read all the lap band talk and food and things like that. So, it's been a lifestyle change, but it's also become a lifestyle addiction in a sense. Like that I mean, we're all on this together. I mean, as I say to you from the start, we've got a bit of plastic in our belly that's telling us what to do to control it. If someone said to me that I would lose the amount of weight, I think it's down to like 14 kilos in total since I started from the operation. It's crazy. This is the weight I actually was that I got down doing the Jenny Craig diet, and I don't feel like it's been a hassle. It's not been a problem. It's just falling off me, and I don't even notice it. Whereas when I was on the Jenny Craig, it was like all I could do is think of food. I was hungry and forced myself not to eat, and I got into a mindset of don't eat. It was all like I was thinking about food. But with this, it's amazing. I just don't think food. I mean, sure, I have my times, where I want to eat, and I probably do think of some things, but generally, it's not bad. It works well. And I mean, the reason I know that is because, I pretty much sabotaged myself on the Jenny Craig, whereas now, it's keep going. And we're coming into summer. I mean, kind of picked a perfect time. Over here in Australia, we're going into daylight savings. Sorry, I forgot. You guys mostly watching this are going into winter, so yeah. So for us, I'm coming into summer. It'll be nice, hot weather. We're outside, the longer hours, the daylight. It's gonna be great. So anyway, guys, any questions? Anyone wants to know anything about us? Hey, it's out there now. I've pretty much shared everything else I could. As you notice, our posters in the background for our daughter. She kind of likes to put posters, so now posters are growing. But yeah, look, thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing all your videos.